Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School Taif. I am Muhammad Yasin. This class is for the students of grade 8. This is our 22nd video in this class, and we are going to do chapter 11 today. After today's lesson, we shall be able to do grammar exercise given on page 95. We shall be able to understand the passage given in unit 11. We shall be able to understand the meaning and correct pronunciation of new words. We shall do some exercises of this chapter also. Dear students, to do translation exercise given on page 95, we have to read out the sentences given before that. For example, this exercise is about present perfect tense. Present perfect tense तलबा के पर्चे देखे जा चुके हैं. Students' answer books have been marked. What is this tense? This tense is present perfect. Present perfect tense shows a work that is completed recently. The marking of the papers is completed recently. That is why we say this is a present perfect tense. Then this is passive voice form. This is a passive voice form. Here it is not written the teacher has marked answer books. If there is written the teacher has marked answer books, that will be active voice. But here is written students' answer books have been marked. This means this is in passive voice. And this is affirmative sentences. This is affirmative sentence. Why? Because it is not negative. It is not a question. That is why this is affirmative. Dear students, you will read all of these starting from page 93. Memorize them. Memorize them in a sense means if you are set to translate any one of these Urdu sentences, you should be able to tell its English translation. On next page there are more sentences and they will become 15 sentences on page 94. If you continue on page 94, you will find more sentences. There are 10 here and more are there on page 95. You will find complete 20 sentences before starting the exercise. This is the exercise given on page 95. Dear students, about 40 or 50 sentences are given before this exercise. You should know all of them. You should know all of them means if someone asks you any one of those sentences, you should be able to translate that into English. When you have prepared them, you are very well equipped to do this exercise. Otherwise, no. And to prepare those exercises, method is you read them 3, 4, 5 times to memorize them. Now we shall start this exercise. Here you can see first 5 sentences. At the top you can see here sentences, and I have put here the vocabulary that is given at the end of this exercise. लैंप रोशन नहीं किए जा चुके हैं. लैंप रोशन करना is given in your vocabulary. To light. What is given here? To light. In this way, the translation of part number 1 will become the lamps have not been lighted. The lamps have not been lighted. Second part is क्या छुट्टी का ऐलान नहीं किया जा चुका है? छुट्टी का ऐलान करना, ऐलान करना in fact is given here to announce, to announce. In this way translation will become, has holiday not been announced? पार्ट नंबर 3, वो हिरासत में नहीं लिया जा चुका है। हिरासत में लेना नंबर 3, ट्रांसलेशन इज गिवन हियर टू टेक इनटू कस्टडी। टू टेक इनटू कस्टडी मीन्स हिरासत में लेना, गिरफ्तार करना। इन इंग्लिश टू अरेस्ट इज आल्सो यूज्ड। In this way the translation of part number 3 will become, he has not been taken into custody. पार्ट नंबर 4, उसे मुलाजमत से बरतरफ नहीं किया जा चुका है। बरतरफ करना, to dismiss, it is given here in your vocabulary. Translation of part number 4 will become, he has not been dismissed. पार्ट नंबर 5, क्या उसके कपड़े फाड़ दिए गए हैं? कपड़े फाड़ देना, फाड़ना के लिए लफ्ज आता है to tear. In this way, translation of part number 5 will become, have his clothes been torn out? Let us move forward. Part number 6 is, क्या सब तलबा को A grade दिया जा चुका है? Have all the boys been awarded grade A? मकान में सफ़ेदी कब की जा चुकी है? When has the house been whitewashed? मुझे हमीद का अता पता नहीं बताया गया है। अता पता बताना is given in your vocabulary at number 6. Whereabout, अता पता whereabout. The translation of number 8 will become, I have not been told Hamid's whereabout. Part number 9 is, क्या मशीन को तेल दिया जा चुका है? तेल देना, translation is given in your vocabulary to oil. Has the machine been oiled? गरीबों को कहाँ खाना खिलाया गया है? खाना खिलाना is given in number 8, that is to feed. Where have the poor been fed? Part number 11 is, खराब सेब खाए नहीं जा चुके हैं। खराब सेब, rotten. Rotten means खराब। Rotten apples have not been eaten. घर में नकब नहीं लगाई जा चुकी है। The house has not been broken into. क्या अमीरों से टैक्स वसूल किया जा चुका है? Has the tax been charged from the rich? फटे हुए नोटों को जोड़ा नहीं जा चुका है। जोड़ना, to mend, it is given in your vocabulary. Torn notes have not been mended. बच्चे को सुलाया नहीं जा चुका है। सुलाना is given here to put to bed. The child has not been put to bed. क्या उनका अतिया मौसूल हो चुका है? अतिया means charity. Number 12, it is given here donation or charity. Donation is better. Then 16 will become, has their donation been received? 17 is, उम्मीदवारों को रोल नंबर क्यों जारी नहीं किए गए हैं? Why have the candidates not been issued roll numbers? क्या तमाम वोटरों के नाम रजिस्टर में दर्ज किए जा चुके हैं? दर्ज करना, to enter. Have all the voters' names been registered? इस उम्मीदवार को एक वोट भी नहीं दिया गया है। This candidate has not been cast a single vote. इस फैसले पर इत्तफाक नहीं हो चुका है। This decision has not been agreed upon. 21 is, क्या अजनबी की रहनुमाई की जा चुकी है? Has the stranger been led? क्या तमाम गवाहों को बुलाया जा चुका है? गवाह विटनेस, गवाहों विटनेसेस। बुलाना टू समन, टू समन। Have all the witnesses been summoned? This summoned means called by the court. जलसा मुलतवी क्यों किया जा चुका है? Why have the meeting been postponed? क्या डूबी हुई कश्ती दरिया से निकाली जा चुकी है? Has the sunken boat been pulled out of the river? कबूतरों के पर नहीं काटे जा चुके हैं। पर काटना is given at number 18, that is to clip. The feathers of pigeons have not been clipped. 26 is क्या शेर पिंजरे में बंद किया जा चुका है? Has the lion been caged? कुत्ते को कुएं से नहीं निकाला जा चुका है। The dog has not been pulled out of the well. क्या सब लड़कों को जुर्माना माफ किया जा चुका है? Has the fine of all the boys been remitted? आपके खत का जवाब नहीं दिया जा चुका है। Your letter has not been replied. बैंक से रुपया कैसे निकलवाया जा चुका है? निकलवाना withdraw. How has the money been withdrawn from the bank? Dear students, this was exercise given on page 95 in your grammar. Now we shall start our lesson in our book. This is exactly the top of the page from where your unit 11 starts. It looks exactly like this. The name of the lesson is Noise in the Environment. This is the picture given in your book representing the noise in environment. Dear students, before starting reading of the lesson, I would like to show you the meaning of some new words. Some of you may not be familiar with these words. Let us look at them. This is distract. Distract means to make someone stop giving their attention to something. When someone is working attentively, you call somebody. This means you are distracting him. After this, immense. Immense means very big. Mushroom is a verb here. When mushroom is used as a verb, it means to increase very quickly. But when mushroom is used as a noun, it means the fungus. You can see it here with a round top and short stem. This is the mushroom when it is used as noun. Excessively is used as an adverb, and it means in a way that is too much. Excessive means too much. Patrolling means movement, especially movement of security groups. Insomnia means the condition of being unable to sleep over a period of time. Irritant. Irritant means something that causes trouble or makes you annoyed. Dear students, these were the words taken to learn their pronunciation and meaning. Now we shall start our lesson reading. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Question is, what is normal function and how is it disrupted? Noise pollution is defined as any form of noise that disrupts the normal functioning of life. If left unchecked, it can have serious effects on the mind and body of human as well as animals. Dear students, normal functioning means when you are doing your work peacefully, no noise is there, no disturbance is there. That is called normal functioning. Let us move to second paragraph. Noise pollution is one of the biggest source of discomfort, stress and nuisance in Pakistan. In urban areas and big cities, noise pollution has reached dangerous level. For instance, a survey by the Punjab government, Punjab Environment Protection Agency claims that the level of noise in Lahore has reached 91 decibels, whereas a maximum of 75 decibels is acceptable. This means that the mental and physical health of so many people is already at risk. Question for paragraph 3 is analyze paragraphs for topic sentences, supporting sentences and concluding sentences. Dear students, we have discussed before, I am not sure. Anyway, topic sentence is usually the first sentence of a paragraph. Not necessary it is, not always it is, but usually the first sentence is called topic sentence. After that, all other sentences are called supporting sentences. And at the end, you will find a sentence that will conclude the whole paragraph. That is called concluding sentence. The major causes of noise pollution in Pakistan are road, traffic construction sites, careless use of electronic appliances, and loud speech patterns. Dear students, this first sentence is the topic sentence of this paragraph. All others are supporting sentences. Noise coming from different modes of transport, that is vehicles, aeroplanes, ships, trains, ships, proves to be highly stressful for human communities. With the population growth and development in urban areas, the vehicular traffic has also multiplied. Dear students, that is the same. You can read it in detail. Let us move forward. This is paragraph 4. Here you can find another source of noise pollution is urban areas. Urban areas is the work on construction sites. When there is work being done on a site, construction work in urban areas is usually slow and time consuming. Yes, it takes more time. The transport and equipment used at construction sites, its grilling and piercing sound is a big source of noise pollution. It not only disturbs the general public but also affects construction workers by causing mental fatigue. This is paragraph 5. Question is, how does technology increase noise pollution? What are technology-based irritants? Yes, students, use of technology is another cause of noise pollution. For example, unmonitored use of mobile phones, electricity generators, music system and TV all become irritants from time to time. Yes, students, they increase noise pollution. You can read it in detail. This is paragraph 6. Noise pollution causes not only environmental damage, but it also has a negative impact on human health. It can cause aggression, hypertension, high stress levels, hearing loss, restlessness, depression, and insomnia. Insomnia is when you cannot sleep. This is paragraph 7, and the question is, what harmful effects noise pollution is causing on human health? We have studied before also. In Pakistan, there is a dire need to bring down the noise levels coming from different sources. The government must gear up and utilize various means to control unwanted noise levels. For example, the Punjab Environment Protection Agency recommend around 55 decibel of noise level in residential colonies and 75 decibel in commercial areas. There is some more information about this that you can read in detail. Paragraph 7 continues here. Forward, frame and enforce rules in their areas to check unnecessary noise producing agents. Offices, hospitals and academic institutions, schools strictly prohibit the use of mobile phones on campuses for better noise management. This is paragraph 8. Question is, how can we cope with this serious issue? Noise pollution is a serious issue and needs more attention to local and state level. Yes, people must develop more awareness about the dangerous impact of noise on human health. You can read it in detail. Dear students, I think you have got some idea of this lesson. There are questions in these boxes in the lesson. We shall write their answers. I told you the answers when we were reading this lesson, but we shall write it here also, all the answers. For example, what is the normal functioning and how is it disrupted? Life containing love, comfort, care and security, open communication, giving importance to others is called normal functioning of life. It is disrupted by noise pollution because it causes discomfort, stress and nuisance. How does technology increase noise pollution? What are technology-based irritants? Use of the latest technical devices makes a lot of noise and increases noise pollution. Use of unmonitored phones, mobile phones. This is repeated here. Use of unmonitored mobile phone. Leave this use of. It is written 2 times. Generators, music systems and TV all become irritants from time to time. What harm effects noise pollution is causing on human health? Noise pollution can cause aggression, hypertension, high stress levels, hearing loss, restlessness, depression and insomnia, sleeplessness. Insomnia can further lead to anxiety, bad temper and emotional stress. Dear students, you may find some sentences repeating in the answers, but you don't worry, only one question will come from one lesson. Not more than one question usually come in the examination. In the examination you will not be repeating anything. Here when you are preparing all the answers, you may repeat some sentences in different answers. Don't worry about that. And especially when you have to prepare 30 to 50 or 60 words for each answer to get full marks, you need some less relevant and indirectly relevant sentences or content also. How can we cope with this issue? People must develop more awareness about the dangerous impact of noise on human health. People need to acquire more civic sense and responsible attitude to avoid the unnecessary use of this irritant in the environment to make it peaceful for living a healthy life. This is the answer of this question. Let us look at the theme, the main idea. What does the writer want to say? The lesson gives awareness about the negative impact of noise pollution on human and animal health. It describes the major contributors of noise pollution and how they affect mental and physical health. It also outlines various solutions to combat the problem of noise pollution. Dear students, this is the theme. This is glossary that we have covered in our pronunciation section, vocabulary and pronunciation section. Oral activity is you will form groups. Usually we do it in the class by forming groups. You cannot make groups at home. You can discuss it with your friends on telephone. Here is written, form groups of 4 and make a plan to control the effects of noise pollution in your school. First, list the sources that produce noise around your school. For every source, find a practical solution to overcome the problem of noise pollution. Share your findings in a classroom presentation. Yes, students, you are set to discuss the noise pollution in school. First of all, try to find out what is the time when more noise is produced in school. You can mention here game period. You can mention here when the construction work is being done around your school. You can mention here when vehicles are going or passing by your school. And then you will try to find out the solution. For game period, you can mention here it should be strictly prohibited to make noise while playing. For the traffic, you can say there should be signs outside the school guiding the people that this is school, not to horn or go slowly. For construction work, you can say there should be some restrictions, especially around the school, not to work like grilling during school time or something like that. You can mention. After this, there is exercise A. Here you are set to write cause and effect and solution. First of all, you will write causes of pollution, then effects of pollution, and then you will try to find out the solution. What is mentioned here? Do you worry about pollution? Complete the table below with your partner. Partner means your friend with whom you sit in the class. List the causes of noise pollution. What are their effects? Can you think of some solution? Yes, here you will write causes, here effects, and here solution. It is honking or horn. Its effect, it is irritability. It is irritable. Irritate us. We don't feel good when listening a horn. Solution is strict rules to check a honk. There should be rules by the government to use low noise horns. Second is construction work equipment. That is mental fatigue, disturbance. Construction work must be completed quickly. Yes, it should not prolong for more time. This is the solution. Loud music system, human health. It affects the human health. And use noise barriers. There should be some restrictions also. Yes, students, this is the homework. In your homework, you will write the translation of exercise given in grammar book on page 95. You will write it in your notebook. After that, you will read the passage given in unit 11. Try to read it 2, 3, 4 times until you develop good understanding of the passage. After that, you will do exercises which are done today. We have done some exercises of this lesson. Try to write them in your notebook also. Dear students, that is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.